So welcome guys to Rising Coders Era. This is lecture number 3.2, and in this lecture we are going to know what is the append function, what is the remove function, and what is the range, list and tuple. You can get the notes and source code from the description, otherwise you can get it inside the comment section. So let's begin to the lecture. So here we are, and before going to this, let's see what we did before this lecture, that was 3-1. So in this we see what is the len function, what is the bytes, and what are the byte array, how you can print the byte array, and that's all. Right now we are going to go with the 3.2 lecture, and inside this lecture we are going to know what is the range, list, tuple, append function and remove function. So first of all we are going to know what is the range data type. So we are going to go with the range data type. Okay, so range data type. So what does the range data type define? So it is just create and manipulate and a range of numbers. So if I want to print the number from 1 to 10, so suppose I want to print number from 1 to 10, so what I can do here is just write, I would like to create first of all variable my range, and inside this what I'm going to write the range, and then inside this rounded brackets I would like to write 1, 10. So if I want to print up to 10, I'm going to write up to 11. Okay, so that it is going to print the range. Then if I want to print this, so for printing the elements in range, okay, printing the elements in the range. So what I'm going to do here is just make it comment, and if I want to print this range, so what I'm going to write, for I in my underscore range, and then inside this I would like to print the I. So everything inside this is going to go inside the I, and it is going to print. Now let's see this. Let's see the output, and you can see it has been printed up to the 10 numbers. You can do it with another way also, similarly, like for I in range, and you can give the range. Suppose I want to print up to 5 numbers, so I would like to write 1, 6, and then just I would like to print the I. Now this will just print up to the 5. Okay, let's see. So you can see up to the 10, this was the first number, first program, and then this is the next program, so it printed from 1 to 5. Okay, so this is just a range function. Now you can see here range 16 creates a range that includes numbers from 1 to 5 but not including 6. Okay, the loop then iterates through each number in the range and prints it. Note, range function creates number one after the other as they needed, which help save computer memory. So what does it do? If you want to print the numbers from 1 to 10, what you can do, instead of doing this, you can write a is equal to 10, 1, then b is equal to 2. So this is going to consume a lot of memory. So while using the range function, this is not going to consume the memory. It is going to just iterate one by one and increment the number. Okay, so it saves the memory. This is the you can say the advantage of the range function. Then next we are going to go with the list data type. Okay, so the next one here we are going to go with the list data type. Okay, we will go with list data type. Now while going with list data type, okay, what is the list data type? First let's see. So list data type, what is the definition of it? List is a data type, data structure that can hold a collection of items. Each items can be any data type and they have a specific position within the list. So this data type will have the collection of items. Okay, and each item can be any data type. So you can take any data, so we will know what does it mean. Okay, so first of all, to create a list you have to write, suppose I would like to create a roll number. Okay, roll number list, so roll underscore number is equal to, so inside the list data type you have to create this square brackets, and inside the square brackets you are going to write the numbers. So suppose 100, 200, 130, and if just you want to print it, you can write print, and inside the print function, okay, inside the print function you can write roll number. Okay, roll number, and when you see this here, okay, it is going to print all the roll numbers which were been present, which were been written here. Okay, now if you want to print any string, you can print this string also. Suppose I want to print a string of fruits, string of fruits, so you can create same fruits also. So what we can do here, just I am going to create a variable name as fruits, and inside the square bracket we are going to write apple, then banana, then you can write anything as per your requirement. Okay, so just if I am going to print it, the fruits, then you can see it is going to print me the strings also. So when we go with the mixed data type list, you can combine the string, you can combine the floating value. So yeah, we will give it name as mixed underscore data, yes, data, and inside this I would like to write hello, then I will give the value in the decimal point 3.10, and then we will take the number 500, and then here we can give the boolean value also true. Okay, so if I am going to print this list, is it going to work? Let's see, mixed data, and here we are just check the, okay, so you can see it can just printed this mixed data also. So after this, what we are going to do here, next concept is we are going to access the element in a list using index, access using index. Okay, so if I want to access, so what we are going to do here, just inside this fruits we are going to, okay, I would like to take it down. Okay, now what we are going to do, inside the fruits I am going to access it by an index. So how we can do this, so just I would like to write fruits, and fruits is equal to, I am going to write fruits, and inside this I want to just access the index number 0. Okay, now for this I just have to print the fruits. Okay, we will give it name as fruits 1. Okay, and print fruits, where is it, fruits, fruits, fruits 1. Okay, now we can see the result here on the terminal. So it just take the apple, so this is going to start from the 0 index. Okay, this will be the 0 index, this will be the 1 index, and this is going to be your list. Now if we want to modify inside the list, now this is the list fruits, and if I want to add, okay, so how we can add inside the list, so what I'm going to write is just write fruits, and I want to take it at the position 1, and I'm going to give it name as orange inside the string. Okay, now if just I am going to print it after this, just paste it, save, and let's see. So you can see at the index number 1 where there was banana, the orange is been created. Okay, just it is been append, we can say it is been append. So this is like the modifying elements in the list, you can modify them, adding elements to the, if I am having the fruits, you can see here I am having the fruits, and inside this I want to add some new element at the end. So what I can write here, just I am going to write fruits dot append is the function. It is a function where you can add the element. So inside this I can write one more fruit name. Suppose apple, banana, strawberry. We will go with the mango. Okay, mango, and just I'm going to print it again. So it should add at the end. So let's see. So you can see mango is been added. Okay, so this is nothing but okay, this is some error, like, okay, so this is nothing but you can add it at the end. And if you want to remove something from the list, so this is going to be our next point. Remove element from element from a list. So when you want to remove any element from a string from a list, so suppose I have append the mango and I want to remove here apple. We will remove apple. Okay, so how we can remove? So for this I am going to write fruits dot remove. Okay, this is also a function. Okay, this is also a function. So remove, and it should match this. Okay, so just I'm going to copy apple and paste it here. Okay, and then just print fruits. Okay, let's see if it works or not. Okay, so you can see from here the apple is been removed. Okay, if you are going to write the wrong spelling here, okay, which is not going to be matched like above, let's see what does it going to throw. Suppose I just create first letter as capital, I just write it, and let's see. So it is going to show the error, that value error, list dot remove x not in the list. So this is not present inside this, so it is case sensitive also. Okay, it is case sensitive also. Now the next if checking if an element is in a list. So if I want to check whether the element is in a list or not, so what I can write here, if apple, apple, apple in fruits. Okay, if it is present, then just print that apple is in the list. Apple is in the list. Okay, so it is going to just print me, if it is present, then it is going to print me that it is available inside the list. Okay, so let's see. So you can see okay, what's wrong with this? Apple is in the list. If apple in fruits, then it should print me apple inside the list. Okay, so what's the reason behind this? We have removed the apple here. Okay, and this is making some problem. So we will, instead of writing this, I am going to write here orange, and here also we are going to write orange. Okay, fine with this. Now let's see what does it shows. Okay, so it shows that orange is in the list. Okay, so orange is in the list. You can see in using this way, that using if condition to find inside the list. And the next is length of list. If you want to find the length of list, so just it's very simple. I'm going to write length create any variable. Okay, so just right now what I'm going to write, length underscore fruits. So we want to calculate the length of fruits, and just I'm going to write is equal to length in bracket number, and I'm going to print at the bottom that print the length of fruits. Okay, so let's see what does it shows. Okay, here's some problem. I want to know what is the length of fruit. So here what I'm going to write, fruits. Okay, so here you can see. Okay, so the length is 3. Now why it is 3, you can see here. We just remove one atom from this, so that's the thing. Okay, now what is the append function and what is the remove function. You can see here, just append function is to add any element or any item inside your list, and remove function is opposite to that, just you can remove the items from the list. Then next we are going to go with the tuple data type. Okay, so tuple, next will be tuple data type. Okay, so the tuple data type. So what is the tuple data type? Okay, data structure that can hold a collection of elements of different types. Unlike list, tuples are immutable. Immutable means you can't change it, as how we append here and remove, we can't do it with tuple data. Let's see. So here I'm going to create one variable, person is equal to John, John. Then I'm going to make a mixture of numbers and strings. Okay, and he's from New York. Okay, then if I want to print this, just I'm going to write print and person. Okay, and let's see the output inside the console. So you can see the output. Okay, now what is the difference between tuple data type and length data type? So you can see, when you are going to create any tuple, you are using a circular or rounded brackets, and here when you are creating a list, you can see here we use the square brackets. Okay, whenever you are going to create any list, you should have to go with the square brackets, and whenever you are going to create any tuple, you should have to create a rounded or circular brackets. Okay, and the difference between them is just you can append this, you can remove this, but you can mute is not mutable, and that's all. So that's all inside this lecture. You can see all the things I have provided inside notes. You can download it from the comment section. So you can see here tuple contains 3 elements. Here string is the 1, integer is the 30, and another string is New York. Element order can be accessed using indexing like person of 0, so you can access it by person. Okay, let's see whether it shows. So person of, just I want to know 2. Okay, and just I can write here print function, and inside this I just want to see what is at the index 2. So here you can see the New York is present, because this is going to be the 0, then this is going to be 1, this is going to be 2. Okay, so that's all. And the next, you know what is the append function, what is the remove function, and these all things we covered inside this lecture. You can get these notes, and thanks to watch this video.